Something new we'll do on the farm this year is put in a food plot. We've got about 1.5 acres of a hay field here, a brushy edge. We're going to clear out some of this brush, and we'll do a strip about 60 yards long and 10 yards wide, just enough to draw them in, get them some nutrition. We've got some tree candidates over here for a stand, and once we clear this brush, we'll have a nice shooting lane, and we'll be able to run the strip through this area, clear all this out, till the ground after we mow a little bit, and then we'll get some fertilizer in there based on a soil test we did recently, and we'll plant our clover and chicory. We're going to sow some radish and turnip for the hunting season itself. Here's that nice tall tree, fairly straight, tiny little bit of a lean, but we'll be okay with a ladder stand. And then we're going to clear out all this brush so we can get a nice clear shooting lane to the food plot. Cleaned up a lot of this brush. Now we got a nice clear path to our target tree. Still have to clean up some of these vines. We'll take out a little bit more of this brush. We want a little bit of a brushy edge, so some of this is going to stay. That way it's going to give the deer some cover so they won't be as skittish when they're approaching. We're back on the farm here working on the deer food plot. So we mowed our paths around the high grass. And yesterday I mowed this strip. This is where the food plot's going. This is approximately 10 yards wide and about 180 feet long. And it's going to go right up to that brushy edge. I thought about taking this tree out because it's kind of in the way, but I like it there. It gives the deer a little more cover. It gives me some cover when I'm up in the stand, up in that tall straight tree back there. Same thing with this overhang. I might trim it back a little bit, but I kind of like that for a little bit of cover so they don't see me on their approach. And then they'll likely hug this edge. There's a hay field nearby. And I watch a deer behavior there, and they tend to hang on to the brush and just graze that edge. It doesn't mean that they don't get out into the grass here. They do, but they prefer having some cover nearby so they can dart in if they sense danger. So today we laid down the fertilizer. We've got quite a bit of phosphorus in it. And I had the soil test done. It needed barely any nitrogen. Only 5 pounds of nitrogen, about 100 pounds of phosphorus. So I used bone meal. And then I put in 20 pounds of potash. And we'll see how it does. So we've got another about 5 or 6 weeks before we plant. I'm gonna till only a week or less before I plant the seed in early to mid-August. And this way I got the lime. I put the lime down yesterday, about 240 pounds, and the fertilizer today. And we've got some rain coming up over the next week. It's supposed to rain pretty much every day, so we're gonna get that rained in. And I think that's gonna make for nice soil preparation when we're ready to seed. So we'll come back when we're ready to till and seed. I've taken the seed that we're going to plant here from Whitetail Institute. We've got some clover with alfalfa, some radish and turnip. See those bags. There's the radish, turnip, and then the clover with alfalfa, or with chicory, not alfalfa. And I mixed it with some sand just to give it some weight, some bulk. It's kind of fine seed, and a little bit goes a long way, but it would be hard to spread if I was spreading only the seed. So I mixed it in with some sand. I actually dug it out of my horseshoe pits. I had some play sand in there, or maybe it was construction sand, but it was clean, and got it all mixed up in there. You can see the blue and some red and some yellow in there. And what that is they call it a rain bond polymer coating. It's something that the seed company coats the seed with so that it retains moisture, and it'll help the germination. So we're gonna go spread it on there now that we have the field tilled. It's been 7 days since we tilled and planted our food plot. And you can see there's actually pretty good germination of the clover. Get right in there. You can see some green all the way across. This is good. This is a nice start. We've had a little bit of rain and a lot of sun. The soil's been warm, so it's been really good to get this seed started. We'll check back in a little while and see how it's growing and see how the other seeds have started.